welcome to Howl-O-Scream 2015.
So 52 actors, just 26 on. We started building this house at the end of July. It's a company called Mecca Productions based in Orlando. Comes out and they build the house in their shop in Orlando. They have a giant warehouse. They build it almost in its entirety to about 90%, and then they collapse it, load it onto a truck, bring it over here, and just reassemble it, much like a ship in a bottle, almost. It sounds kind of crazy, but it's the most efficient way. They're at their headquarters, build it, and reassemble it here at the park.
Scarlett lived in a village in Busch Gardens. One day she had an unfortunate run-in with the villagers that caused the death of her husband. She was very enraged and started looking for revenge immediately. The villagers didn't like that, so they buried her house with her encased. She has remained here for the last 200 years. The recent work of Gwazi awakened her, and now she is out for you.
I'm Quay Mills from Brandon High School, and I'm sitting here with Brandon Malice, the makeup director. Basically, you see how you have all your creations behind you right here. Where does the inspiration come from, like the personalities of the zombies that you make?
Okay, we have an art direct team that basically gives me a venue flow in February, and a venue flow is basically charts of every house and every zone. And what we do is we sit in a meeting and we go through and figure out what's going to be the hardest makeup that they designed for, say, a lady who has a goat head and pig legs. So we're like, oh wow, that's going to be a lot of work. So we probably need to make something like that, a mask or a prop. So that's how we figure it out. And as we go through each house, the list grows and grows and grows. Sometime in June, we get back together. I'll give them my list, and we'll pick and choose what's going to be a mask, what we should adjust because it's going to be like too hard to make or too hard for an actor to put on. And we really overthink it in a way sometimes, just to get it right so it'll be speedy and comfortable and effective. We don't want it to look fake. We want it to look as real as possible. Now, this way, that way.
Hello, I am here with Ben DeWitt, director of Howl-O-Scream. Basically, how does this year's Howl-O-Scream compare to Universal's, as in like attractions and making more of the customers come here than there?
That's a very common question we get. I think every year, Halloween Horror Nights puts on a fine event. They do, it's beautiful. We are scarier. I can tell you that without a doubt. We put a lot of effort into creating our own content. You can see we don't do a lot of the movies. We don't have a lot of that stuff that you've seen in the theater. What's different about us is we develop it here, and it is scarier in every sense of the word.